This is your moment. This is your moment in time. This is your moment. This is your moment.
Hi Pisces, welcome to your weekly forecast. Now this is for Feb 8th until 15th. Let's take a look what's going to be coming your way. Okay. Pisces, looks like this is a week for you of moving on, moving to a new place, or moving to a new horizon. There will be some, I feel like some of you will also be dealing with some problems about the house, or the house that you're in right now. Okay, and then you'll be asking for help from a water sign that is older than you and an earth sign. Now for you, it's like you want to, it's like you're still holding on to something that's no longer working, but it's time for you to learn your lesson. Okay, you've allowed yourself to be distracted for quite some time because of this fire sign around you, and now that you are still fire or water, okay, and now you're paying for the consequences of your actions in the past. You know that this person is not really good for you, and now now you're trying to make up for all of your past actions, or the consequences of that is now haunting you. But the good thing here is, right before the week ends, there will be some good news that will be coming your way that is more of financially related matters. If you're trying to ask for a refund, I'm picking up 75 or 75 or 7500. Okay, that you're going to be getting, which is, I feel like that's not really bad. And it seems like some of you has been trying to get pregnant. It seems like there will be some good news, okay, especially if you're with a fire sign. Some of you will have good news about pregnancy, or will get pregnant, or is already pregnant, but then you're not going to be happy with the situation because you feel like this is not really the right time for that. Now, you need to balance your options, and you also need to balance the situation. If, because right now all of your past actions are already haunting you. If you're going to be adding up another thing into your life that you will have karma about, it seems like things are just going to get worse later on, okay? And not to mention that your health will also be suffering. What I'm trying to say is, if you're not yet ready to have a baby, do not think of the other way, okay? Because it will just come back haunting you. It will just come back running after you, okay? So be very careful about your actions. Be very careful about the things that you're going to be doing, that you're going to be committing, because it's not really a good thing, all right? Now, some of you will be signing up a new contract, but then this contract or this job that you're going to be entering is not going to be coming into fruition. And this will just add up more stress and emotional drought inside of you. The only way for you is to stick around with your family and friends, because they are going to be very supportive, understanding, and very patient with whatever it is that you're going to be going through, which surprisingly is, in the past, they did not really support you all the way with all of your hard deals or with the things that you have been going through, but now they're going to be opening up their doors and say, yeah, you can stay here for a little while. You also need to avoid this fire sign or this water sign, because I feel like problems will just keep on coming at you. And not to mention that this person will also be very heavy to carry. All right? Now, the good thing here is, if you, because I feel like you're still holding on to this fire sign, that's why your life is going in the wrong direction. And unfortunately, this fire sign is just dragging you to their direction, which is not really the right path. If you're not going to be avoiding this, I feel like you're going to have some problems more with your health, because it's the stress that's been killing you and eating you up, okay? For singles, if you have a child with a fire sign in the past, as I've said, this person will be coming back into your life, okay? But you have to use your instinct. If this person did not really serve you well in the past, it will just come back haunting you. Most of the things that you're going to be enduring again, it will just go in the wrong way. You have to make a decision right now not to even start it off, okay? Now, when it comes to your finances, it's time for you to also realize some number crunchings, and you need to be a little bit more practical with your time and productivity. If you have been procrastinating and not really focusing on your work and your job, it's time for you to travel, or there is an opportunity that's going to be coming your way that is in another place, and you're going to be working for a fire sign, or it's going to be in the fire sign industry, or sorry, it's going to be in the fire industry, not necessarily like a fire department, but fire is like internet communications, broadcasting, something like that, or advertising. And it seems like some of the things, there are 4 things that you have to cut off, so that the wheel of life keeps on turning, and they will be blessing you with much better path and better life, okay? So this fire sign is not really good for you, okay? This person has something to do with your past life, but I don't feel like necessarily your soulmate or your twin flame or whatsoever. I feel like they're just more of your karmic soulmate. That's why it's so hard for you to disregard them, to remove them from your system. Because it's like you can't live without them, but you can't live with them as well. Now, some of you has been dealing with another water sign. Their negative aura they're the one who's been like bringing you some bad lucks. Okay, and because of your certain weakness. Now, if you're not going to be paying attention to your life, right before you know it, you're already plummeting down to the ravine. Okay, while they are there at the top, waving down at you. You need to, this time it should be like mind over heart matters. Okay, and you shouldn't let your emotions carry you away, or you shouldn't let your emotions drag you into that pit. Okay, now there are some things that you really want to start right now, especially like starting up a business, but this is also not really a good time. Getting a job, hearing from a job, and traveling for a job, it will be very most likely by the end of this week. You will hear about it this week, but not gonna be starting until next week. Okay, let's say for example that you're gonna be set up for a schedule. Oh, sorry, you're gonna be scheduled for an interview by the end of the week. So the actual interview will be taking place within the next 2 weeks. Okay, which is already a good thing, and it's already a good good news for you. Some of you will also be suffering from arthritis, painful joints. There's also like something about your, it's part of your leg and feet and your calf, and it seems like it's going to be really swollen and painful. Some of you will also be suffering from cramps. Okay, it's like it's mostly feet during this week because you will be unable to move, to walk, and there's also a possibility that some of you will be suffering from sprain. Okay, which is a very minor accident. All right, and migraine. Anyway, that's it for you for this week, Pisces. And if you want to talk to me live on the phone or live in the calls, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. Blessings to you.